Hello and welcome to our third session of this course Marketing Management Part 2. I am Shashi Shekhar Mishra from Department of Industrial and Management Engineering at IIT Kanpur. This course is being offered by me and Professor Jayanta Chatterjee along with me, my senior colleague. So, in the previous two sessions I have talked about, I provided you the recap of what we have already discussed in Marketing Management Part 1, and where I am going to start from where I have left in the previous session. So, we have discussed about the entire marketing process or as an organizational function what happens in the marketing, and there we have discussed into the strategic marketing process, where we discussed about the business analysis, marketing strategy and the marketing mix. And we in the last class we are discussing about the execution of our marketing strategies through 4 P's in case of product, and it will get transformed into the 7 P's in the case of services. So, talking about marketing mix, 4 P's we said, like it includes product, price, place and promotion, and it gets transformed from the customer's perspective in customer solution, cost, convenience and the communication. So, we start first with the product. So, what is a product? Product as we conceptualize is basically a bundle of benefits. It is a market offering from a seller's side that provides certain benefits to the customer, and these benefits come along with a cost to the customer, and overall if they provide a positive value to the customer will like to consider this product in conjunction with the competitive offering. And in case your product provides overall higher value than the competitive offerings, then your product is going to be preferred by the customers. So, this is how we conceptualize the product. Another definition given by Professor Kotler is like a product is anything that can be offered to a market to satisfy a want or need, including physical goods. So, it talks about the different types of offerings like physical goods, services, experiences, events, persons, places, properties, organization, information and ideas. So, you will see that all of these things comes in a market are offered by different seller in the form of their products. So, these include physical goods, manufactured goods, the services like education, the legal service, the various other types of consulting services, the experiences, the events, persons are also marketed, places are also marketed, and many governments are involved in marketing of the places to generate the revenue and the jobs that basically contributes to the betterment of the society. Properties, organization, information and ideas. Now, when we talk about product, basically the product can be conceptualized as providing different level of benefits, or the products have a different levels. So, at the base or at the core of a product is a core benefit, the basic need that a product, when this core benefit is served through a product offering, then it takes the form, it has to take a basic product form. And when a customer expect in a competitive scenario that a product will have certain kind of features, or it will include certain things in the product, it takes the form of expected product. Then the next thing is that augmented product, that sellers add to the expected product so that their offering is differentiated from the competitive offering. And the last level of the product is basically potential product, which is the future product changes that a seller can bring in, so that he remain differentiated from the their other competitive offerings. So, these 5 product levels I have tried to explain in these slides with an example, that in case of this hotel industry, what is the core benefit? The core benefit that a customer seeks is an overnight sleep, or you want to have a sleep and rest, and that is why you purchase the overnight stay in the form of a hotel room. So, this is a core benefit. Now, if this sleep and stay has to be, this basic need has to be served, then it has to be served through a product form or the basic product, which is like a hotel room, and this hotel room will come with the basic amenities. And then the next level of this basic product is the expected product, a set of attributes and conditions buyers normally expect, because that becomes the norm in the market. Everybody in the market at least offer that level of benefit in their offering. So, when we purchase a hotel room, this could be in the form of a hotel room, but the hotel room, a customer will expect that it will have a bed with probably attached toilet, and it will have a fan, it will have certain other things which will basically help a customer to have a pleasant overnight stay in that hotel room. Then what happens is, to differentiate, since you can understand that the expected product is something like a standard product which is being offered by everyone in the market. So, sellers have to differentiate their product from their competitors, and that is where the augmented product level comes into the picture. Product that exceeds customer expectations. So, sellers add something to this expected product level, and to a basic hotel room accommodation, it could be in the form of a free Wi-Fi in the budget hotel. And this augmentation of the product can be done by adding various different kind of features, or enhancing the existing features in the current product offering. The last level of the product is that potential product I talked about. This is all possible augmentation and transformations the product or offering might undergo in the future. So, what could be the possible changes or the possible add-ons in the existing product offering, so that the product being offered it remains differentiated from the competitive offerings. So, that is a basically potential product. Now, in this the product levels, one has to understand that what is today the augmented product will not remain, or it will become an expected product. As you can understand, when I was talking about this example of a Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi in a hotel, earlier there used to be a few hotels which will provide this facility, but this has become a market norm that that a free Wi-Fi is available in almost all hotels these days. So, what is basically an augmented product today will become an expected product tomorrow. Another thing that one has to understand, that when you are augmenting your market offering, that you have to understand that each augmentation will come at a cost. Now, one has to understand whether the cost being added to the product is being compensated by the customer value created. If the customer value created is on a higher side than the cost added, then this augmentation makes sense. Otherwise, it will not make sense to the customer's point of view, and overall probably your offering will lose in terms of its value to the customer with respect to the competitive offering. In this product, we also have to understand there are different types of product classification. So, there are different ways of classifying the product. One way of classifying the product is based on its durability and tangibility. So, based on durability and tangibility, you can classify the customer in 3 different types: non-durable goods, durable goods, and the services. So, non-durable goods are something tangible goods, but they have a limited shelf life, and generally you will see that they are purchased on a regular basis. So, those are basically the product like the clothes or product which are used as a food items, they comes as a non-durable product. On the other side, you have a durable goods. These are purchased probably very few times in the overall life cycle of a customer. So, an example of a durable goods could be a car, a new car, or probably a refrigerator. So, these are something which are purchased, which are not purchased very frequently, or sometimes you will see that in the entire life cycle of a customer that they will be purchasing only once of these durable goods. And then you have the third type of based on this durability and tangibility is the services. Services we will talk about in much more detail in as we dedicate one module on this. So, we will discuss about it then there. And then the other way of classifying the product could be in the form of the market being served, that is whether it is for a consumer market or whether it is for B2B market. So, that is B2C versus B2B classification. In B2C market you will see that the consumer goods can be classified in probably 4 different types of goods. The first type is the convenience good, that the convenience goods are something which we purchase very frequently, and you see that in this kind of product we would like to have the product, we would like to get the product as immediately and as in less time and effort as it is possible. So, this convenience good has basically 3 different classes, or you can say that 3 types, that is staple goods. As the name suggests, these are the goods which are purchased on a regular basis like grain, toothpaste, soap. As you can understand that the customer purchases them on a regular basis, and some of these things like consumable items, they are purchased on a daily basis in a family. Then the second type of convenience good includes the impulse good, which is like the customer has no preconceived notion that he will go and purchase the product when he is going to the shop, but when you go and see the product, then you purchase it without any planning or effort. So, consumer purchasing a chocolates, candy bar and chips when they go to a shopping place is an example of impulse goods or an impulse purchase. And then you have the third type of goods, which is emergency good. These are purchased when a need is urgent. So, when you have a monsoon season coming, you have you would like to purchase an umbrella because you feel the need at that point of time, that this is the thing which you need at this point of time. Or when the winter comes, you purchase the woolen clothes because of the weather change. The other types of consumer goods are shopping goods, which are purchased based on the suitability, quality, price and style, like clothes is an example of a shopping good. Then you have the third type of consumer goods in the form of specialty goods. These are basically very differentiated offering, and consumer will be ready to put an extra effort to purchase this kind of product. So, you will see that product has a unique characteristics and the brand identification is high for such kind of product. Consumer who wants to purchase a luxury car, a consumer who wants to purchase a car like Ferrari, he would like to go to from one city to the other city if the car is not available, or some feature as the kind of color that he is seeking is not available. So, in those cases customer will be ready to put in extra effort, they will be ready to spend some extra time in the form, they will be ready to wait for the kind of thing that they want. Then you have the last type of consumer good in the form of unsought consumer goods, which are something about which as a consumer we lack the information and does not think about buying in a usual cases, like an insurance policy is something which is a sort of unsought product. We will not be knowing much about it and will not be will not be thinking about purchasing it in normal conditions. Then you will also understand that we are talking about product or the offering in the market, how these offerings are differentiated. So, the offerings, different offerings can be differentiated in the form through the different ways. So, there could be product differentiation, there could be a design based differentiation, there could be a service based differentiation. In the product differentiation, you will see that a product can be differentiated on 7 of these bases which can be used to differentiate a product. So, a product can be differentiated in the type of form. So, one of the very good example I came across recently was if you see the Odomos mosquito repellent cream used to come in the market in the form of a what you say, a cream which is there in a tube form, and then you take out, rub it in a hand, and then you apply on your body. Now this thing is not probably very good, and once you have it in your hands, maybe you have to wash it before eating something. So the company came out with a different form of the similar product, that without rubbing it on a hand and then applying in the body, they came in a different form, that you can just put this this kind of packaging across wherever the you want to apply in the body, and this way probably you do not need to use your hand. So it is basically a form based differentiation of the product. Then you see the other basis of the product differentiation could be the features. So any product will have certain kind of features, and then you can add certain features to differentiate a product, or enhance the existing level of the features in a product to differentiate it. Then you have performance or the and the conformance quality. So a product can be differentiated on its performance quality or conformance quality. Conformance quality is that that whatever is basically the standard, how good probably each and every unit that comes in the market conform to that quality specification. And then you can also differentiate a product based on its durability, reliability, repairability, and the style. Some of the examples is like repairability, where you see these days that many of these device electronic device manufacturer, like laptop manufacturer, comes out with a self diagnostic tool inside the product, and if a product is not functioning well, the customer can run those diagnostic, or they can contact the call center, the designated call center of the company, and the customer assistantship side people can interact with the customer with the help of those self diagnostic tools, to let the customer repair the equipment on their own. So this is basically a very fast way of maintaining the product or repairing the product, which help the customer and the company both in terms of saving the time as well as monetary cost in case of any breakdown. Then the other form of differentiation could be the service differentiation, that how a product can be how easily a product can be ordered is one way of differentiating the product. So many companies in the banking sector are coming out with this mobile banking and other forms of things that makes the customer to operate or order things in a much easier way than delivery based thing, that a pizza company claims that the pizza will be delivered in probably 30 minutes, and if it is not delivered in 30 minutes, then the pizza the customer can have the pizza for free. Then you have installation, customer training, customer consulting, maintenance and repair. These are the basically service based differentiation that can exist in the market. And the third type of differentiation besides product differentiation and the service differentiation is the design differentiation, that the design of the product makes it easier for a customer to use the product, and the styling of the product or the looks of the product is more aesthetic to the customer. Another concept in the case of the product is this product hierarchy. So you will see that quite often the companies might not be having one single product, they will have a product portfolio, and that can in the case of product portfolio, this product hierarchy help us to understand this product portfolio better. That generally you will see that there is a need family, there is a basic core need that is fulfilled by a set of product family, that in the form of one of the core need of the humans is that for security, that so this financial security is being fulfilled through either the savings or the regular income. So these are the different the product family, that within each product family there are different product class that helps to fulfill, or they have a similar coherent functional uses, and they provide the similar kind of need being fulfilled. So Corresponding to this financial security, you have a financial instrument that fulfill that needs through this and they are the one product class, and within this each product class you will see there are different kind of product lines, product type, and within at the base you have item. Probably it will become more clear when I will show you through an example of an product mix of the company. Now you see this is an example of a product mix from a company Hindustan Unilever Limited. There this you will see that these are the product lines. So, detergent is a basically one product line, bathing soap is a second product line, shampoos is the third product line from the company. In this case you will see that within these three types of product lines, this is called the width of this. I can explain to you that this entire different type of product line basically consists of the width of the company's offering. Then within each product line the number of offerings you have, the different type of product you have, that gives you the idea of the length of the product line. And the within this each product line you will see that the different product lines will have a different depth. So, that is basically the depth of each product line. Now you see that there is a concept of average product line. So, in this case, in this example, which is a partial product assortment of Hindustan Unilever's product mix, you will see that there are 11 products, 11 type of products, and you have three different product lines. So, you will see that average product line length is 2.67. Then you will see that there is another concept of consistency which comes into the picture in case of product mix, is like how well each of these product line are, what kind of similarities are there between different product lines in terms of their production, in terms of their distribution. So, whether the one type of product line can be produced along with the other type of product line is an example of the consistency. So, this is an example of product mix, and with this I end this product part, and then when we will meet into the next session we will talk about the new product development process and the various issues related to new product development process. Thank you very much.